Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today, me, Rihanna and Shah will explain about myofibril, filament and sarcomere. Now, I would like to start about myofibril. What is myofibril? Myofibril is a long cylindrical structure inside of muscle fiber. Inside of muscle fiber, it has a lot of myofibril. Each myofibril is composed of two types of filament. First is thin filament and second is thick filament. Thick filament is made of myosin, while thin filament is made of actin. Myosin and actin are organized into repeating unit called sarcomere. Now I would like to explain about the structure of sarcomere. There's 5 components of sarcomere. First is H-zone. H-zone consists only thick filament or myosin, like the region on both sides of end line. So here is H-zone. Second is A-band. A-band consists of both thick and thin filament overlap. Here is A-band. A-band. Next is I-band. I-band consists only thin filament. Okay, next is Z-line. Z-line holds the thin filament and marks the boundary between sarcomere. Where is Z-line? For information, Z-disc and Z-line are the same. So here is Z-line. Last but not least is M-line. M-line holds the thick filament. M-line also helps stabilize the thick filament. So here is M-line. Here is a simple sketch of sarcomere that I hope it can make you understand because it's just an easy sketching. Z-line, A-band, I-band, A-band, H-zone, I-band, and Z-line.
Alright, we already know the sarcomere is the functional unit of muscle contraction. It contains a myosin, a thick filament, actin, a thin filament, and Z-line, a boundary of sarcomere. Basically, sarcomere undergo a relaxation and contraction state. What happens when the muscle relax and muscle contract in the sarcomere? Let's just take a look. So, in the fully muscle contraction, actin filament move inward toward the center of the sarcomere. Actin filament overlap in H-zone. H-zone disappear. Sarcomere becomes shortened. A-band does not change in length, and I-band becomes shortened. Basically, when the muscle contract, the actin will move inward toward the center of the sarcomere. And then, bila actin ni makin lama makin mendekati tengah sarcomere, boleh untuk beroverlap. Bila terjadinya overlap, the H-zone automatically disappear. And bila jadi begitu, the sarcomere becomes shortened. You can see the difference of sarcomere when the muscle relax and when the muscle contract. At the same time, the I-band becomes shortened too. But the A-band is still the same, still its original length because it represents a full length of myosin and filament. This just because of myosin does not shrink, not just like actin move towards the center. And then, in the partially muscle contraction, the H-zone shortened, I-band shortened, sarcomere shortened, and A-band remain unchanged. Masih konsep yang sama seperti fully muscle contraction. Cumanya, untuk step ini adalah step pertengahan sebelum hilangnya H-zone. Alright, and in the relaxed muscle, the distance between the actin filament and H-zone is large. You can see here, the H-zone large than the H-zone here when the muscle is relaxed. And then, the Z-lines are far apart. I-band is wide, A-band stays the same. So you can see here, a fully relaxed and fully contract. The difference of the I-band, the Z-lines has a big gap in the fully relaxed and shorter gap between Z-line and the fully contract. And of course, it happened a reduction in the H-zone. So you can see here a fully relaxed and fully contract. The difference of the I-band, the Z-lines has a big gap in the fully relaxed and shorter gap between Z-line and the fully contract. And of course, it happened a reduction in the H-zone. So here an example, so you can have a better understanding. We assume a myosin is a rope in the middle, acting just like two people pulling the rope from the both sides. And then when these two people pull the rope, they will move closer, which is we assume it as an I band. And then the rope length stays the same. Same goes to the A band in the sarcomere. And then the space in the middle disappears, just like what happened with the Z line in sarcomere in fully muscle contraction. So what can I conclude here? You can just use this table to understand what happened when the sarcomere undergo relaxation and contraction state. The sarcomere length in the contracted is shorter, when relaxed is longer, and then Z lines become closer in the contract and relax very far apart. I band become shorter in contract, become wide in relax. H zone become disappear, and when muscle relax, the H zone is large, and A band stays the same.
Happy, happy, happy.